Oh yeah, welcome back. Motherfuckers to
Big ol'
episode
animated
6.
intro.
This is the second part of episode 6, Good Liquor Cheap Beer, with your
Yes,
host,
sir.
Joel. To my right here.
And to my left is...
Well, actually, today to your left is DJ I Am Jam, representing 626 LIRE,
like
representing
that.
Antidotes crew. And my name is Nario.
Nario.
Yes, sir. You can follow us all on Twitter. If you kind of say the word out, we might be able to spell it. Joel, Scenario, DJ I Am Jam. That's what we are on Twitter.
Twitter.com/GLCB show.
Oh, shit. And
Yes, sir.
MySpace.com/The Antidotes crew.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what we is. We good music and everything like that. So we want to get back real quick what we were talking about on Good Liquor Cheap Beer. Is that we're talking about the helmet-to-helmet stuff. You know, that's we're talking about football, actually. But I mean, that's the big old
we
issue
didn't
right
even
now.
get into that.
We didn't start
That's
to.
how you started bringing that up.
Well,
I like
that was in my heart,
I like
and
that.
that's what I wanted to talk about.
I like that.
I like it. No, but really though, I kind of want to talk about that because it's crazy. Like, even though it's like a lot of people don't think it's a big old deal, but apparently that right now it's this big old debate on the NFL and Commissioner Gordon.
It is a big deal.
They're all getting all crazy. Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon just already said this, and Gotham City.
Gotham City is safe. So what happened?
What happened was this Sunday there was like abnormal amount of hits than usual. You know, every Sunday you got hard hits.
Abnormal.
Well, yeah,
What do
every
you mean?
Sunday
What do
you
you
got hits, but this Sunday there was probably like 5 or 6 hits that happened that...
I sympathize with that shit though. Like, I don't know. I just know that, like, come on, man. Like, sports is tied to crack motherfuckers in football, but it's like, come on, man. Even though the old school thing is like smash them in the mouth, or kick them in the fucking mouth, or like put them up in their chin and shit like that.
Yeah.
Expressions like that when you're actually playing football. It's like, man, you don't really gotta kill people. Like, you can still get a fucking mean old crack, but like, you don't gotta go for their throat and like fuck their spine up by like cracking them in the chin all hard. Like, that's what the thing is.
But
So it's
that's
like,
what was happening.
that's what it is. That is what's happening. It's like people are just taking dirty ass shots. It's like, come on, man. Like, play football. Like, you can crack motherfuckers and play that shit with dignity. That's how I feel.
Yeah, but dudes are motherfucking knocked out for like 5-10 minutes, man.
And some
Laid
fools
that
don't-
on the field.
But don't you think that shit's whack? That like they're like fucking chalking it up to like some psychiatric problems. They're like, oh, I'm just going on instinct. That's what I do. I don't know how to be anyone else. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I can't control that shit. That one fool for the Patriots, what's his name? Steve Buscemi. What the fuck? I'm like, that's the guy from Boardwalk Empire.
That's a
What's his name?
dope-ass actor right
Hell
there.
yeah. No, what's that fool for the Patriots? What's his name?
Boardwalk
Tony?
Empire.
Huh? Teddy Bruschi. Yeah, Teddy Bruschi from the he was a
What about
linebacker.
him? What'd he say?
He was talking about how like
What'd he say?
What'd he say, Craig? No, but like all the people that didn't really like actually play football were talking to him, and they always deferred to him because he actually played professional football, and he was talking about like how all these people were doing the cop outs about, oh, I can't stop myself, I can control myself, I just get in the zone and I just want to like kill, like, you know what I mean? And he was like, nah, man, there's so much talent in the NFL, so much talent in the USA, so much talent everywhere of all these football players, that these motherfuckers that are in the upper echelon here in the NFL are talented enough. First of all, they're smart enough. Secondly, they're talented enough to actually, like, even if they're not smart enough, they're talented enough to actually twist their body in a motion where they know they're actually not going for another motherfucker's neck. But what he was arguing was the fact that, like, first of all, they're smart enough. These guys are, like, smart enough and talented enough to know, like, you're actually supposed to go for the sternum, you fuck them up like that, but you don't really gotta smash them in the mouth.
And that's why it's like the people that hit.
But even if they're not psychologically sane, they're talented enough to know that even if the rule changes, that they can actually twerk, ding, 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 ding,
Yeah,
ding.
no, dude.
They're actually able to twerk their body so that they can fucking like still hit him in the sternum, still hit him in the chest, not have to fuck him up in the throat, and still get a clean fucking hard hit.
Yeah, well, I would assume so, man.
And like, it's gonna happen regardless. Like, I mean, every once in a while it might happen, but at the same time, like, you're gonna know when somebody's head hunting, or you know what I mean. So
Right.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that goes in with intention and shit. I don't think they're really like touching on like intention and shit. But the thing is, if you hit somebody motherfucking with your helmet head on or trying to injure somebody,
So there's always been-
that's gonna be a suspension like right away.
There's always been the rule. So what happened that's new though? There's always been that rule,
No,
but
they're
all of
gonna
a sudden
enforce
what's happened
it.
that's
That's
new.
the thing about
Some
it.
guy in the Steelers was talking about like they don't give a fuck about the money or something. What
yeah, it's
happened?
like somebody actually voiced their opinion about their fine, and it's like, if you're gonna say something
give a
about
fuck.
it, we're gonna increase what it does.
I pop bottles.
And it's like almost like they don't care anymore. It's like, you know, I'm gonna hit somebody in the head, and it's,
Yeah,
you know,
well, that's the thing.
That's the worst that can happen
thing he said about it. He said, it's like, dude, I didn't pay attention when you guys fined me $5,000. I didn't pay attention when you guys fined me $10,000. I didn't pay attention when you guys fined me $15,000. You know what I pay attention to? When you guys suspend me with no pay.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they're going to start doing.
A real football player actually cares about playing.
And that's what's going to happen.
That's how you can really punish somebody.
Hey, even if he's a real football player, even if he's not, he's going to care about getting paid.
Oh, for sure.
Because they're suspending them without getting paid.
But all those fools that, like, especially in football where contracts aren't guaranteed, and they remember how you were talking about this, like when they actually get injured, that they actually like get depressed, kill themselves sometimes, how it's like football's their life.
Oh, man.
Like they actually care about it.
Oh, yeah, wake up,
yeah, wake up.
That's a whole different thing, man. But that's a whole big thing.
Hey, man. You know what? Obviously, here on Good Liquor Cheap Beer, we always be talking about sports and shit. We talked a little bit about, talking about the MLB postseason shit. Like we in the ALCS and the NLDS and all that bullshit. And we talked about.
So what do we go on to next?
We know we've been like covering a lot of sports, and we love sports, and we're gonna continue to talk about sports like 100%. But you know what? There's been some like interesting shit in entertainment recently, like fucking Will Smith. I think, dude, he's one of my most like the guys that I like actually rever in the industry of entertainment industry. Like he's fucking the shit.
One of the greatest
comedically, actor, businessman,
one of the greatest
musician and shit.
Like
even back in the day, like he's like the least thing he's known now is for his music. But he was like, that's how he started out. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And now add father.
Yeah, and now he's a father with Jada Pinkett Smith. They're a superstar couple, dude. They could like, and they're fucking like producing these entertainment.
That's
babies.
like low key superstar couple too,
dude. What's the kid's name? Jaden Smith, right? He's in the video actually. Yeah, like Willow Smith. Willow Smith is the daughter, right?
They're low key because he's an honest father. You know what I mean?
Hey, they're G though. I like them, dude. Will Smith to me is like an icon. Like that fool. Like you cannot hate on that motherfucker's hustle. Like he's a businessman and he's actually a dope. Like he's grooming his kids.
It's crazy fool because he's like he already got his kids. Like, dude, you're gonna go here. You're gonna go over here.
Yeah.
You got Jaden going over there to acting,
and everyone's dancing in the Willow Smith video. And he's a dancer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Because he danced in the fucking Karate Kid movie too.
And he's in the Pursuit of Happiness.
And shit?
Pursuit of Happiness.
Like
that shit was sick, man.
He was a good actor.
Pursuit of Happiness is a great movie, man.
He was a good actor on that.
But anyway, so the whole thing right now is like you were actually telling me a couple weeks ago, I think a week ago or 2 weeks ago, you're like, hey man, have you heard of Will Smith or whatever? And I actually had just heard her name. I really didn't take the time to listen to her song. I had actually wanted to take time to fucking search that shit.
Music video now.
So today, I'm googling some bullshit and I see like that she premiered the video and I was like crazy. So I clicked on that shit and I had actually heard the song. I heard that song a long time ago. I just didn't even know it was her. I'm with my hand back and forth. I'm with my hand. It's like it's crazy. It's like it's got that whole like Swiss beats, like that fucking club vibe and all that shit. It's crazy because it appeals to little kids.
Yeah.
It's trendy. It's a club shit and it's crazy.
And the way
what you think as a DJ?
Well, no, yeah, and the way
play
they
that
produced
shit?
it. I mean, it doesn't even sound like it's a little. It sounds like it's a grown ass woman. It sounds like Rihanna's on the track.
Let me ask you though. Since you do parties and shit, do you play that shit?
You know,
would you play that shit?
You know, personally, like with the type of I play what I want to play too. So it's kind of like unless it gets like requested or whatever, some drunk chick you ask for it. But no, I mean it's.
You don't think it bangs enough to so I can play it?
It does, but it's like you got to peep for the crowd for it. But at the same time, it's like playing Justin Bieber. You know what I mean? It's like, are you gonna play that or you know?
See, I would think that this shit has more of an appeal than Justin Bieber.
But you know what?
To the urban, to
they've been saying that it's not just
shit.
Justin Bieber. What is some? Who signed her?
Hey, Shorty. What the fuck was it? Justin Bieber?
No.
Did you hear that he rapped Shorty something? He had like.
I don't even want to hear about that shit. Well, you're talking to us.
I heard that if you fucking like spin a record, Justin Bieber record backwards, you hear Satan. But if you like put it forward, even worse, you hear Justin Bieber.
But Justin Bieber was rapping.
Yeah, he's called Shorty Mang. Shouty Mang.
Shorty Mang.
Shouty.
Wow, that sounds like a very fucking dope ass song that I want to listen to.
Basically, dude, he did the song, and at the end of it, at the end of the verse, he says, I am a white guy, and I'm a pop singer.
And I'm a Shorty Mang.
And I'm a pop singer, and I basically did this to show y'all that I had rap skills.
Wow.
To make it proven. Hey, I thought he proved it. Imagine. No, I'm just kidding with you. But that's fucking. You should have seen your face right now when I said that shit.
Dude,
no, seriously though, you should fucking hear that shit because it's ridiculous.
Dude, that was like.
I actually had my mouth like, wow, this is fucking hilarious. But
dude, I'm one to appreciate anybody that's got skills. Hey. But
you know what? Appreciate about skills though. Wait, real quick. Talk about Willow Smith though. The thing that outraged me a little bit, and I think it's gonna outrage you.
That's cool. Let's go back to that motherfucker.
Jay-Z, hey, she signed to Rock Nation. She's 9 years old. She's supposed to be like this prodigy, this phenom, and that's dope. I'm not hating on that. But
is she?
But did Jay-Z really say this? He said that Willow Smith, 9-year-old prodigy, she is very comparable to Stevie Wonder, and to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, the young Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5, the phenom, the lord, the king of pop, the person that we were ever.
Are you serious?
He compared her. Now, so are you gonna get mad at Jay-Z? Do you think he's hallucinating? Do you think that we're not giving her a fair chance? What the fuck do you think, man?
You know what? That's not his fault, like, for me to get mad at him.
Did people praise Michael Jackson when he was 8? Not yet, right?
This is the thing. When Michael Jackson had a song when he was that little, did it have like some trendy ass motherfucking ABC? No, dude, that's musically talented shit.
It is, and I love it.
It's not fucking I whip my hair back and forth.
Right. She just did a club single. She did a club single
with somebody else's
for the kiddies.
Somebody else's beat, some dope ass shit. All right, that's cool.
Hey, you're right though. I agree with you. But there's other people that would just like say, "Oh, well, this is a change of the times. Music isn't like that anymore. Music isn't songwriting driven. This is the hit of the decade right now. This is the hit of the year. Willow Smith, she's a prodigy." What do you think about that shit?
Put a name, put a good quality. You know, Will Smith is his daughter. You know what I mean? Put her with some great producers. You know, and somebody with decent talent would do it. Anybody with decent talent would do good under Dr. Dre's label. I mean,
so are we in agreement? You think it's an unfair comparison? It's an unfair comparison.
Dre's label. Is it Dr. Dre's label?
No. Rock Nation.
Right, Rock Nation. Right.
Jay-Z's label. So do you think it's an unfair comparison? Are we all in agreement that it's an unfair comparison?
Not only is that an unfair
it's an unfair comparison, brothers
that's
and
not
sisters.
An unfair comparison. That's like a preposterous comparison, dude. That's
so Jay-Z's off his rocker. Jay-Z's blasphemous.
You know what? No, he's not, dude. He's a smart businessman, so he's gonna say that.
So you're saying he's full of shit?
How the fuck am I gonna?
So he's full of shit.
Yeah, he might be.
There we go. That's what I'm hearing.
Not full of shit. He's like full of fucking money in his eyes. He's money hungry. How am I gonna sign somebody and be like, "Hey, dude, these fools suck."
That's what I'm saying.
This bitch sucks.
Of course.
This little motherfucking bitch. She's a fucking.
Of course.
You know, mainstream right now is a bunch of one-hit wonders. You know, what I mean?
It's a bunch of one-hit.
That's what it is right now. That's what you're looking for.
It's ludicrous. Hey, you know what's fucking crazy? What's ludicrous is that. Hey, did you guys hear about Kanye that was coming out with like his Twisted Fantasies album, whatever? And
is that the name of the album?
Some shit like that. Something about my Twisted Fantasy. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but I actually just barely saw that shit today. And,
crazy.
You know what's crazy though? Have you guys seen the album cover?
No, I have not.
I don't know how the fuck I stumbled upon
Jam
this
saw
shit.
it.
You saw that shit, Jam?
Yeah, I mean it's.
What is it? What's a picture of? What's a picture of?
Hey, it's him, right? And he's like laying on the couch.
He's holding a beer, right?
Right.
Got a green bottle.
And he got some chick on top of him, but she's supposed to be.
She's an angel.
Yeah, it's supposed to be an angel. I mean, really, it's
artistic expression, right?
Yeah, and it's to stir up a little bit of controversy. He has an album coming out. You know what I mean?
What you think about the whole part about him talking about that it's banned though? Like, who the fuck banned it? Because nobody said anything about FCC banning it, Walmart banning it. He just said, "Oh, hey, check it out. Check the CD cover that got banned."
He put it out. Hey, look at it. It's not. I just want everybody to see it. It's gonna cause some controversy. Let me do something else. Make sure everybody sees my Twitter now. You know what I mean? My album needs to sell.
So do you think what I think? Because it sounds like you think what I think. I think this is a big publicity stunt. I think it's a big old marketing stint. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying game recognized. Game and not recognize that shit. No, but I'm saying like I think that's just a big marketing stunt. Don't you think?
Exactly. I mean, it's the world right now is just to sell. You know what I mean? Album sales are hitting lows, and someone needs to sell. And if you do it through marketing, you do it through Twitter, whatever it needs to be.
He basically created this whole controversy of this shit getting like denied by the record label.
Because you know what I thought was bullshit.
There's no proof of this shit.
There's no proof of this shit. There's nobody said that like the FCC won't let me be good. Eminem rhymes and shit.
That's probably what it is.
Hey, no, check it out though. The craziest thing about it is like this fool was talking shit about like, oh, they fucking, I can't believe they banned me. And see what he's making himself out to be the fucking victim again. And like,
so
you know what?
That's a big old thing.
1994, Jane's Addiction, Low Ritual, de Lo Habitual. That shit got banned. This motherfucker was saying like, oh, they're banning me, but they didn't ban Nirvana back when they had Nevermind. It was a baby with his little penis out and shit. It's like they banned Jane's Addiction, bro, and they came back with the First Amendment cover. Do you guys remember that shit? 94.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm just giving away my age.
No.
Hey, seriously though, like
that's not even your age. That's some shit that you already knew about. That's how cool you were at that point.
Hey, but I'm just saying that fool was either just like taking advantage of like the fact that he has young.